Before we get into this, by the way, I'm going to be speaking for about 15 minutes. So if you are not into multiple streams of income, entrepreneurial risk, market trading, investments, it's best just to click out right now. Don't waste your time. Time is critical, time is important, and we don't have a lot of it. So best is to see you later. But if you are a person who is interested in multiple streams of income, you don't have a problem with entrepreneurial risk, and maybe you have an interest in markets or doing something different to make money. If you're interested in, to start with, active income converting to passive income, if those are some of the buzzwords that get your attention, I want to talk to you briefly tonight about market trading. And I'm going to do something crazy this year, 2019, that I have never done before. And so I want to explain it to you. You know, most people are just caught in that single stream of income reality. You got your job, and the job is good. It's 1/4 of what God wants us to have. If you've ever heard me speak about multiple streams of income, the Garden of Eden is the template in the book of Genesis for 4 streams. There were 4 streams in Eden. You need to have 4 streams in your own life. And that first stream is it's your active income. It's your job. Second stream's the gift of God. Third stream is a rapid flow, like an arrow in motion, which is that's business. And the fourth stream is sweet water that makes one glad. That is that's an income that's passive income. It's market income. It's strategic income. And we all have to move into those one at a time. Most people, unfortunately, 9 out of 10 just stay in the job income their entire lives. They never experience the other 4. And so it's a real tragedy. They'll never know that, but it really is a tragedy, because stream number 1 is meant to meet your needs and pay your bills. Stream 2, 3, and 4 bring you into your heart's desires and the dream that God has for your life. Stream 1 will never fund your dream. Stream 1 will never fund your heart's desires. It takes 2, 3, and 4 to do that. And so something that I've found through the years, matter of fact, I've been trading the markets now for over 17 years, and I've been trading students on and off through that time frame. It cost me dearly to get this education. And when I did, I mean, as in, you know, 25 grand to start was my first startup cost for education into the markets, to learn how the pros do it. When it comes to market trading or investing in the markets, we need to realize that, you know, the Bible says in Psalms that we should be a tree planted by the river, that the roots go into that river, and we draw 12 months out of the year. Whether you got a job or not, the roots are sucking the water out, and your fruit, you have fruit in season and out of season. You got fruit all year long, and the tree never withers, and it never has trouble, because you have multiple roots tapped into different things. When it comes to market trading, you know, there's all kinds of markets. There's the U.S. stock market. We have Forex, which is the major currencies around the world. We've got futures and options and all kinds of markets. Now we've got the crypto world, the crypto markets, which are an amazing thing. So many people have become Bitcoin billionaires, you know, off of cryptos. And then, you know, in the last year, as it's taken a dive, a lot of people took their billions and turned it into thousands, because they didn't know how to trade. They didn't know the technicals, or they didn't have the skill base needed to hold on to what they gained. I don't know if you've ever traded markets before, or if you've ever invested in them, but unless we have the skill of the serpent, we cannot keep what we may luckily get. You know, without a skill set in market trading or investing, the only thing that you're going to get out of the markets is maybe some luck. It's kind of like a casino, you know, you pull the jackpot handle, you might be the one that won, the other 90% lost, and eventually you will also lose. It's just the way it's set. Unless you have critical thinking, a change of mind, a change of heart, unless you have skilled professional trading. And I personally am a technical trader. Now there's fundamental guys and there's technical guys. I'm not going to knock fundamental guys, although for me, I could never, ever make a dime trading fundamentally. And that's just the way it is for me. I never could. Fundamental guys, when Bitcoin was at $20,000, they were saying, go for it, buy it at 20. Bitcoin, it should be worth $100,000 or $1 million, so buy it at 20, it's cheap. And I was telling everyone, get out, get out, get out, technically get out. The rocket ship has come to an end, it's coming back to the launch pad, baby. And they were saying, no, no, no. The fundamental guys were saying, just buy it, it's worth 20. And I was saying, get out, get out. And sure enough, all the way back to the launch pad it came. Well, the fundamentalists may be right. I guess Bitcoin might be worth $100,000, but we can buy it for almost nothing, as at the point of this video that I'm shooting here on January 1, 2019. So for me, it's got to be technical. Technical wins 70 to 90% of the time, depending on your strategies and what you're doing and how submissive you are to the rules that the strategies have. Now, I say how submissive, how obedient are you to the rules? Well, a technical trader has to be fully obedient to the rules, or he's just not going to make money the way an obedient technical trader will. Why? Because technical is like computer skill. It's set in stone. It doesn't require you to know a whole lot. You just need to know the rules and trade them. But unfortunately, in market trading and in investing, our hearts and our nature and our minds, our fear and our greed and all human interaction gets in the way of successful market trading. And you know, if you've ever heard a guy say, I just feel good about this one, run for the hills. This one I just think this is it. This might be the one. Yeah, it might be, but it probably isn't. Run for the hills. A technical trader lives a very boring life because he lives under a set of rules and he operates in a skill base that it's cut and dried. When he enters a trade or makes an investment, he already knows the percentage risk of loss or gain. He already knows. And as a matter of fact, when he enters, he already knows what his exit point is, win or lose. He's already decided, win or lose, this trade is on, and if I lose, no problem. If this is a 90% success rate trade that I'm taking, I'm going to win 9 out of 10. So the one that I lose is just the cost of doing business. It's no different than a businessman opening up his business every day, and he opens the door and says, come on in, we're open for business. And he may have a losing day. If he's got 9 winning days and 1 losing day, it's just the cost of doing business. If he has 7 winning days and 3 losing days, it's just the cost of doing business. And that's the way it is in the technical world of strategic professional market trading. And so that's who I am. And so I want to invite you into that world, and that I am taking on in 2019 a limited number of students. Now, my education cost me dearly in time, in money. I had to write the check. I had to get under the best mentors there were, and I had some very, very good ones. And then I had to spend what was called screen time. As a matter of fact, for about 7 years, I sat in front of 6 computer monitors and I day traded 6.5 hours a day, almost every day of the week, for almost about 7 years. And during that time, I developed and I learned and I strategized, and I got an Excel spreadsheet out and I started learning the trades, and I started learning what their success rate was. And I learned which trades and what types of trading styles to get rid of, and I learned what styles to embrace. Through those years, I embraced a strategy. As a matter of fact, I've got 5 different strategies that I operate in now. And the good news is, it's pretty doggone easy. Now, the only thing is, I have to retrain a person's mind because my mind had to be retrained. I had to learn how to think like the market. Let me tell you a little bit about the market. The market is ruthless. The market is, it is a predator-based market. It is important to understand what a predator is. If you've ever seen a shark, a hyena, a lion, they are predators. And if you've ever seen a little seal going into the water thinking he's going to go get himself some sardines, only to be met with a great white who's going to eat him, that is exactly how the markets are built. They say, come on in. The water's fine. Come on in. This is a win-win deal. You're going to win. It's going to be good. Everyone's going to be happy. But they're bringing you out and they're drawing you in to eat you for lunch. I know where these predators are located. I know where they're hiding. I know where they're lurking. And I know when they drag the poor innocent out into the waters for a trade only to take their accounts from them. You know, most of us are good-hearted people, and we just say, let's do a win-win thing here. This is going to be great. We're all going to trade the markets. We're all going to have a great time. And I'm going to trade, you're going to trade, the markets are going to go up. We're all going to make money and it's going to be great. But it's actually opposite of that. The predators make you think it's going to be good, win-win. But I promise you, in every trade, there is a winner and there is a loser. One is selling because he thinks it's going to go down. And one is buying because he thinks it's going to go up. And one of the two is wrong. As a matter of fact, I've coined this phrase, market trading is war. No less, no more. There will be a winner and there will be a loser. 9 out of 10 people, retail traders, will never consistently make money in the markets because the markets are not designed to allow them. Now, the markets will give you a win here and there to keep you enticed, to keep your interest. Kind of like a casino. You might win 1, you're going to lose 2. You might win 2, and you're going to lose 4. And you might win 3 and lose 2, and then you're going to lose 4 and win 1, and eventually it will slow bleed you to nothing. Please, don't enter the markets without formal training. Don't do it. Just walk away. Keep your money and go do something else. But if you have an interest in either learning how to trade markets and eventually how to invest to where you can put your cash in at critical times and make a boatload of cash with the predators, what will eventually be called passive income, because you will only check those trades once in a while. You can check them once a day, you can check them once per month, or you can check them once per year. That is pretty passive income. Or you can day trade. If you're interested in trading for a living, this could be a new source of active income for you. If you get good enough, maybe you could train others how to do it. If you're an educator and a teacher, you would love being successful in the market, so you could train and teach others to do exactly the same thing. Well, I want to invite you to come out. I'm doing a special 1 year training for a handful of students in 2019. It's not free. It's not meant to be free. It will never be free. As a matter of fact, anything you get free isn't worth the freedom that dragged you into it. I learned that from a great man once who told me, Daniel, I would love to give you my wisdom, and I'd love to give you what I have, but I can't. Because for me to deliver my deep into your deep, you have to pay for it. And when you pay for it, it opens something up in you to receive my deep into your deep. I think the Bible calls it wisdom. The Bible says in Proverbs, get wisdom, get knowledge and understanding. Though it costs all you have, get it, because it's far more valuable than gold, diamonds, silver, the things that this world values. When you pay for wisdom, you get it. If you're looking for wisdom for free, it never comes. There is no such thing as wisdom given freely. And so, if you're interested, pay the bill, come in for 1 year. I will walk with you. I'll teach you everything I know. I'll teach you how to locate and see the predators, to know where they're lurking, and to know when the lowest risk opportunities come to take a trade. I'm not going to promise you 100% success, because there is no such thing as 100%, but I can show you trades that I take which are 70, 80, and 90% successful. I will show you how I use a 3-to-1 reward risk ratio minimum, sometimes 4-to-1, 5, and sometimes 7-to-1. In other words, if I've got a 90% risk reward opportunity, and in that 90, I'm going to win 9 out of 10, and out of that 9 out of 10, I'm going to win 3 for every 1 I lose. That is a huge earthquake of opportunity. Well, I've located where the predators are. I know where the giants are. I'm called the giant tracker because I track them. I've found them. Now, I don't know all there is about trading all different styles, but I know my style, and I will share it with you. It's something you can share with your children, with your grandkids, something you can change your family's future with. You can develop a stream of income through investing, through trading, through passive income into the future with this critical knowledge and information. So I want to invite you to come. I am not begging, I'm not really asking, I'm just giving you an opportunity. In 2019, I'm taking a few students and I'm going to walk them through all the way from nothing to master trader. And through that 1 year, you will know and receive everything I've got, all of it. I will show you how to see it. I'll show you how to ditch all the craziness. And I'll show you how, literally, you can trade with an iPhone, with a cell phone. You'll be able to trade the markets during the day. You'll see what no one else sees. You will know what everyone else does not know. And when they're saying down, you'll probably be saying up. And when they're saying up, 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 baby, you'll be saying down. Why? Because 9 out of 10 are doing it wrong. But I will show you to be the 10%, the tithe, the 1 out of 10 who's doing it right. I hope this helps you, and I hope that I can help you in 2019. It's really time to make a change. All of us need a change. We need multiple streams. There's 4 streams in Eden. Make sure you're tapped into all 4. If you don't know what those 4 are, get out there on my website, drdanieldaves.com, and go look for the information. Go look for the wisdom. Go look for the education on those 4 streams of Eden. Isolate them, locate them, see them, and tap them. Don't wait. Your job will not bring you to your dream. Your job will pay your bills, so that then you have extra time to pursue your desires and your dream. I hope to see you this year in the trading, mentoring room, and I hope to turn you, if you're willing, and if you can take the challenge, I want to turn you into a master trader. Trader for the master. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you in the training room.